Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
I'm back here. I am here. And I'm hanging out with a lot of Jeeps and Titans is what I'm doing here. Gibson Southern and Northeast Dubois. We've got two journalism classes that are here. One's a yearbook class. Raise your hand, Jeeps. There we go. They're the Jeeps. Now raise your hand, Titans. That's Stacy's alma mater right there. And of course, they are actually the newspaper class. So we got the newspaper class and the yearbook class, but you guys are journalism students. So good to have you guys here. Really is. Hope you've learned a little bit about what's going on here at Eyewitness News. If you haven't, don't be surprised because a lot of people don't. But well, hopefully you learned something good is what it boils down to. So anyway, we're going to start the weather. Here you go, the tower cam. And this is what they were all caught in earlier to get down here to the station. This backup in traffic you could see on the southbound bridge, slow moving. It goes from 2 lanes and just across the bridge on the other side, on the southbound side, that is where they've got the work going on. It's 1-lane traffic right there. And a floating head right there too. That was not the best floating head. I cannot lie. But I've heard, though, that this floating head does speak Spanish. I could be wrong on that.
Hola, buenas tardes. Viva España!
All right, okay, there we go. A Spanish-speaking floating head. Who knew? When you tuned in, you would see a Spanish-speaking floating head. Anyway, hopefully no more floating heads. But as we take a look at downtown Owensboro, Bill Morgan roofing camera, you can see a little bit of traffic. That bridge, there's not a backup on, so that's good news there if you're heading into Owensboro today. And you can see the traffic out there at 66 and 69. Flag just hanging there. We had a pretty good breeze yesterday. The wind is going to pick up later on this evening, and it's going to be downright windy tomorrow, too, 15 to 25. But today, we're getting a break from the wind, and that's awfully nice out there. Right now, the temperature is 69 degrees. Got an east wind at 7 miles an hour, so it's kicking up. It'll be an east-southeast wind at around 5 to 10 today. Temperatures, a little bit warmer down to the south with a little more sunshine, 78 in Greenville, 75 Calhoun, 73 Owensboro. Cooler temperatures to the north with a few more clouds, 65 Jasper, 67 degrees in Princeton. And keep in mind, we've got a warm front moving through the tri-state too, and that helps out. And we're going to see that warm front basically clear the tri-state over the course of the next few hours. All right, anybody want to help me with funky fruit? Funky fruit. Anybody want to help with funky fruit? Am I not going to get any help? I don't think we're getting help. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Funky fruit. Thank you very much, Angie. I appreciate you. Hey, check it out, guys. It's possum head radish. This was grown by Phyllis Titchener. Look at this. It's a possum. They got the white face like a possum, and the rest of the coat, is different color. In this case, it's red. Got the beady possum eyes. You've got a long snout like that. And yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Phyllis, right? And they got a floating head. Feel free to come on in here, floating head. Float on by. Obviously not a great floating head because we could see the floating head was waving. So we may need to work on our floating head abilities out here. And the floating head's gone. Anyway, we got a little bit of rain. It's pretty much gone, but we're going to see a few more thunderstorms, unfortunately, fire back up. Got a little thunder shower that popped up north of Vincennes, and we've also had a little bit of rain in Dubois County, not far from your school, northeast, but Dubois, but now that's worked its way to the east. Really, it's diminishing quite a bit, though, as it moves to the east of Paoli. As we take a look at the bigger picture, got some thunder showers moving out of the St. Louis area, but look how fast they diminish as they work their way up toward Indianapolis and Chicago. So nothing too threatening right now, but later on this afternoon, I do expect to see some thunderstorms firing, and we do have a slight risk for severe weather. Here we are, middle of the afternoon. Here come these thunderstorms popping up along and north of the Ohio. That's where we do have a slight risk for severe weather, and it's going to be really throughout the afternoon and evening, but mainly mid-afternoon. It looks like they're firing up right now. Things settle down before midnight, but then we've got another wave of showers and storms moving in overnight. Now, earlier runs were showing a pretty good line of showers and thunderstorms. They will be weakening, though, as they move our way. So I'm really not concerned about a severe weather threat overnight, although we can't rule it out. And then later on tomorrow afternoon, here we go again with a few more showers and thunderstorms scattered about. Not everybody's going to get hit, but some of you will. And we've got another slight risk for severe weather for our Thursday. And as we head into Friday, still can't rule out rain, even some thunder showers out there. We're not outlooked for severe weather on Friday. Wouldn't be shocked, though, if we get a marginal risk by then. Now, they have moved the slight risk up to the north a little bit here from where it was earlier today. Still a marginal risk for Evansville, and now the southeast corner is seeing nothing as far as any severe weather threat. So that's good news there. Here are the threats that we have out there this afternoon and evening. We got a tornado threat, level 2, and again, it's to the northwest of Evansville, basically the northwestern half of the tri-state. And then we've got that 2% chance down to the southeast. Now, the hail threat has been bumped up. It's still a level 2, and we've got a bumped up wind threat too at level 2, 15% again, the northwest half of the tri-state, a little bit lesser threat down to the south. This is for tomorrow. We've got another round of severe weather possible. It's going to be scattered though, and again, not everybody's getting hit. Slight risk for severe weather tomorrow. Here are the threats for tomorrow. We got the tornado threat that's out there, but it's not for the entire tri-state, 2% chance, less of a threat there. Hail threat at 5% and a 15% chance for damaging winds. That'll be tomorrow. All right, today though, high today, right around 80 degrees. Again, warm front moving through. Despite the fact we have a few clouds out there, we're still going to get a good dose of sunshine. Scattered storms, possibly severe. Most of us with that slight risk out there, especially north of the Ohio, with an east-southeast wind at 5 to 10. So giving us a break apart from the thunderstorms. On the 3-degree guarantee, called for a high yesterday of 81. Got up to 83 degrees. Let's hear it for Scott Simpson. Scott, you're a winner. You've got yourself an umbrella, courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come by the station, see Pam up front, the keeper of all the goodies. She'll get that to you. All right, today, tomorrow, again, we got that severe storm alert with a slight risk for severe weather both days for the entire tri-state tomorrow, just mainly the northwestern half of the tri-state today. And then as we head into Friday, you can see we got the temperatures a little bit cooler, still a chance for showers and a few thunder showers. If you're headed to Louisville for the Derby, or if you have a Derby party there, might see a little bit of rain at the Derby. There, Churchill Downs got a slight chance, about a 30% chance in the afternoon. For us, though, just a slight chance early. Looks good for us in the afternoon on Saturday. Looks even better on Sunday, 71, right around 70 both days over the weekend. And Monday and Tuesday of next week. Take a 4-day weekend because it's looking that good. We'll be in the upper 70s with plenty of sunshine on Monday and Tuesday. Check this out. This was sent to me by you, Angie.
Yes, my friend Julie sent it from her sister, yes.
Yeah, Jeannie Franklin in Posey County got this shot. I don't know if it was too far from, probably just south, I think is what it was. Up north is northern parts of Posey County. And you can see that roll cloud there. A lot of times, roll clouds, which are pretty rare, you can see it's a cloud just kind of on its own. It's out by itself. Usually associated with gust fronts. You get those downdrafts and it kick out these winds, and you get those along there. Sometimes you'll see those roll clouds. That's awesome for Jeannie Franklin.
That's a monster right there.
Yeah.
We'll be back. It's the Purdue Day of Giving. We'll tell you how you can support right after this.